And I'm Harold Houdini. Harold.
Are you going to disappear on me?
Oh.
Welcome to episode 19, and it is Holy Thursday, April 9th, 2020.
Yes.
So we'll check in on our mood meter, and ironically, right, I'm feeling spiritual today and serene.
Yes. And today is Holy Thursday. No school for the kids today. Not on Holy Thursday. Not at Bishop Payfee. Hi. Boom, boom. What do you got for us?
Any more?
Yeah. What do you have for us today, Karen? Hold on.
I have lots of things today. We will talk about the national days today.
All right, what are some of the national days?
Unicorn Day.
Oh, that's
so those
wonderful.
that believe in magic and unicorns.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
And we respect your beliefs in unicorns.
It's also Name Yourself Day.
I believe that's been done, but very well. I will go by the name of Harold Houdini.
And Cherish
The children.
an Antique Day.
Cherish antiques. Good, they kind of
Cherish the love we have.
Sharing the time and having good time.
No, that's not the song.
To the feeling as long as we've got each other.
Stop that.
Growing pains.
Not
Mike.
Cherish.
Come on, Mike. Alan Thicke.
All right,
May God rest his soul.
You're too much.
And now I share the stage with wife.
See this control thing. So we're going to go back to the episode yesterday.
I'm like Bill Gates. I seek control because I know what's best.
See male and female dominance.
Good
Versus evil.
His wife Melinda's really behind it, so I don't know if you could say that. Melinda. She says, calling me Melinda. No, she doesn't say that. But okay, since we're back at that, I didn't even realize people talk a lot about sometimes you see the chemical trails up in the sky. Bill Gates actually has a lot of money invested in, just in case companies aren't willing to reduce their carbon footprint. He's working on technology where they put chemicals up in the sky and it blocks some of the sun's radiation. And that alone could minimize the global warming effects, even if humans refuse to reduce their carbon footprint. He's working on that backup plan. If we could actually blanket the sky
with chemicals.
That
with more
will,
chemicals.
That will have a cooling effect strategically.
More chemicals, once again.
Problem solving.
Oh, but wait, we're going to take a greater world problem, but then mask it again.
You cannot rely on people to improve. There has to be a backup plan. If you think people will just get good and start caring, that's the wrong way to go.
I disagree. I
You
think
got
that this
another
is
thing
a
coming.
very
Go on.
great time for awakening. And I don't like your attitude right
Not
now.
everyone can awaken.
Well,
You have
that's
to be
your
a
problem.
realist. That's not my problem.
I think it's your problem.
No.
Yeah, it's all about perspective and how you are dealing with things right now. Speaking of which, it's also Winston Churchill Day today.
He was a great leader.
We had the opportunity, it was one of our favorite parts of our trip to Europe back in 2016.
Churchill's bunker.
Yeah, we went around June.
There was recently a poll and he was voted the most beloved Briton. People from Britain are called Britons with an O. And he was the most beloved because he was there in their most trying time where Germany almost took them over. Oh, Prince William and Kate did a video conference online with the children in England to try to raise their spirits, so that was pretty cool.
Aww.
And then you have the other brother abandoning the family and trying to go become a celebrity, so...
Okay, think about perspective and think about things that are going on and control.
Okay. Finish that one.
Who did he marry?
An actress.
Oh.
A B-list actress.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but they took advantage of the fame of The Crown to re-emerge, make her more popular, and now try to get back into the limelight. He used his royalty to become a celebrity, When look at the older brother, William, is a celebrity anyway, and he's still doing the right things charity-wise, and he's still just as famous, and he comes off as way more classy.
Now you get it. Classy, doing things for humanity, taking this perspective and using the good in your heart, in your mind, to help other people. So maybe a lot of people out there who are watching will break their perspective and change their ways.
Okay.
This is a big awakening for a lot of people. And I know a lot of people have private messaged me with a lot of the things that I've been saying and sending messages, not so directly but indirectly, but you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So 30-day song challenge. This is a fun one.
Okay.
This is songs that make you happy. So the obvious. So one, do you remember the 21st night, September? Love was changing the minds, pretender, and chasing the clouds away. It always puts me in a great mood. Hey, 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 Claudia, do you remember? And we remember where we were on that 21st night of September
back when?
in 2019. We were at an amazing concert.
Oh yeah, we were in Europe.
Yeah, we were. We were in Italy.
Yeah, that was very cool.
So that song always makes me happy. No matter when I hear it, it just puts me in an automatic.
And I like the song that
happiness.
I heard for the first time just a couple days ago, made in 1985 by the Waterboys out of Scotland, called "The Whole of the Moon." No one's ever heard it. It's one of the greatest songs you'll ever hear.
Oh,
the Waterboys.
It has moon in
The
it?
Whole of the Moon.
The moon.
I saw the
moon,
crescent. You
everything.
saw the whole of the moon.
Right. So
Poetic.
we're saying what you said. Oh, and it's National Poetry Month this month too. And the full moon, which was beautiful last night. So, anything else going on?
Well, the show, don't tell me where to go in my notes.
Does that ring a bell? Because this is what you do to me.
I am the director.
You are not the director of this show.
Well, no, I'm the director. That's even higher up. But anyway, the show Modern Family is going to have its final episode, and people have drawn comparisons to the Cosby Show back in 1992 had its final show during the LA riots. And Cosby thought it would be a nice thing to get people's mind off the rioting in Los Angeles. And we see the same thing kind of going on with Modern Family of, hey, can we all take some time out and watch this final episode in this terrible situation that's going on? I watched like the first season. It was a great show, but I stopped watching after that. Maybe it's still funny. I don't know.
Speaking of which, in last shows and last episodes, I read something yesterday. They decided to extend the shutdown on Broadway until June. So that is pretty devastating. And I guess Beetlejuice was supposed to be
He's
closed.
not a real man.
The musical.
Well, actually, he is a real man. Well, some people know what I'm talking about. He's a short person. But never mind.
Some people do know what we're talking about.
All right, well, listen, anyway.
The Napoleon complex.
This is kind of cool.
Do you see what I deal with, people?
I really haven't lately, but you know I always loved watching the late night shows, Kimmel and Fallon and Colbert. They're all getting together to do like a joint show from home, and Lady Gaga's the host, so that's kind of weird. But
That's going to be super cool, though.
But it's cool that they're all coming together when they should be, enemies in competition, the way Leno and Letterman were. But these three all apparently get along. I think Colbert and Kimmel even have the same manager. So that'll be coming on TV like next week. All the hosts getting together. But it's funny because Jimmy Fallon had to do his show from home, and Lady Gaga was on. And she wasn't ready at all, and she didn't know she was on TV, and she's like, I can't do this, things aren't organized yet. And it should have been really awkward, but he was funny about it. He's like, okay, well, do you want me to call you back? Like, they were on national TV. And
that's so cool.
But it shows you how things are kind of scattered now. They're not as official and professional.
People are used
as
to
this
structure. As this show.
They're breaking down that fourth wall. You know that TV term? Breaking down the fourth wall? Because that's where the camera would be. So it's like showing awareness of that it's, just an act.
Improv. I used to love doing improv at our improv troupe. Cedar Crest College. Shout out to you. So we're going to wrap this up now.
Oh, Biden has promised that he's going to pick a woman. Any thoughts? Well, I mean, this would be a whole can of worms, but pick a man, pick a woman.
Okay, so
pick a white person, pick a black person.
Look at, once again,
pick a disabled person.
all of this changed.
Pick a good person.
Who are the candidates that are left?
For him to pick from?
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth Warren, Klobuchar, Kamala Harris. I don't know. Karen Lutz. Would you join Biden's effort? He's from Scranton. He knows about the choo-choo train.
And The Office?
He's seen a coal mine. Yeah, I'm sure he knows about The Office.
Mm-hmm. No, thank you. I don't want to have any affiliation with this. I'd rather live my life.
I live in my life. Hey.
In my life, I love you more. See, I'm more of the peaceful, free spirit, if you haven't already guessed. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you again. One last thing.
In some of the states, their computer programs are having trouble giving people their unemployment benefits because people don't understand the software. So they're actually getting some retired programmers from the early 90s and late 80s that could go back, because it's like knowing a language, and they could actually figure out the older system that was more steady and stable and get the people their benefits that way, because the newest systems, I guess, aren't working. So that was interesting.
Thank you to the frontline medical professionals. Mm-hmm. Once again, we are starting to hear in private messages that I'm receiving, I have thanked several. So we truly mean that.
It's an amazing thing what you are doing.
It is.
Godspeed.
So, have a wonderful Holy Thursday and meditate, pray,
and even
and
gooder
reflect.
Friday. A Holy Thursday, but an even gooder Friday.
Have a great one.
Bye-bye.